Hey, what's going on? Today we're going to talk about how to become Google guaranteed for your home service business. Now, this is a very new feature that Google is offering. It's part of their Google local services. It's part of a Google pay-per-click campaign, except it's not pay-per-click. It's pay-per-lead, pay-per-verified lead. It gets even better. Now, if you're a home service professional and you're looking for guaranteed leads, this is incredible because if you get a call from Google and they don't end up booking, they don't end up becoming a lead, you get to submit that lead back for a credit. So you don't pay for it. This is absolutely game changing. This is a direct attack on the Angie's List, on the service, all the service lead gen sites that you've seen out there. So very informative presentation I have coming up just to walk you through on how to become Google guaranteed. Now, what is it? Some of you might not even know yet. So let's dive in and get a little bit better insight. When you do a search result for a service-based business, so an example would be HVAC companies near me. At the very top, above the paid ads, this now becomes your Google guaranteed listing. All of these service providers right here have gone through a vetting process that Google has done, and they feel confident to say, consumer, if you choose one of these three companies, we are going to give you a $2,000 guarantee of service. If they use one of these, if a consumer uses a guaranteed company and the service does, the result comes out poorly, the workmanship, the company goes out of business, whatever it is, Google back up to $2,000 of their repair or service charge. That's incredible. It gives the customer a tremendous amount of comfort and satisfaction to use them. But for you as the business owner, using them as a lead generation, this is phenomenal because Google's taking the hit, they're taking the guarantee out of it, and you only pay for performance. No longer are you worrying about conversion rate optimization, getting them into your website, into your funnels, into your email marketing, your text campaigns. It's just a direct phone call. It's a Google number and it's recorded and they can verify if the lead went through or not. It's absolutely great. Now, let me zoom in just a little bit here with you to understand. Look at this powerful real estate. We all know that it's all about the real estate in business. The top search results right here is all part of your Google guaranteed. That is exactly what the customer is going to see first. You'll see your ads are coming in second position, and then even your Google My Business is coming in third position. That has been the talk of the town for the last 5 years is the Google My Business, getting your reviews up as high as you can. Well, guess what? You don't even get to see that above the fold anymore because Google Guaranteed is so popular. So let's dive in a little bit, what you need to know to get started. There's a lot of different requirements that Google has. Some of them change based on the industry that you're part of. So here's the way that we look at it. We find out if you are in a service that's usually a workmanship that's kind of an emergency workmanship. So if you have a flooding or some sort of locksmith, you're locked out of your house, your car, your office, those sort of emergency services, because it's an instant result, it's an instant consumer need, they go through a little bit of extra scrutiny. But for the most of the industries that they offer, and we'll go through those industries in just a minute, you really need a proof of a business license, your common insurances, and then they're going to make you do a background check. Now, most companies are going to need to have the owner of the company do a background check as well as the company. If you've not done one before, they're very seamless, they're very painless. You're just going to need to contact a background screening company and request for both of those. Explain to them it's for Google guaranteed. Chances are they know what they're doing. Now, again, some of those specialty industries here are going to require what's called as a field worker background check. So that's above and beyond the owner and the company background check. And that's just to validate that when you're sending people out in those emergency situations, Google feels an extra sense of confidence that they're going to deliver a good result. Okay, that's a really important thing to understand. A couple of things to pay attention to as you're going through this. Make sure you're taking the time to have a Google My Business page. If you don't have a Google My Business page, don't apply yet. I highly recommend creating your page and getting yourself sufficient amount of reviews. If there are negative reviews, go through and address them. Try and contact them. Do whatever it takes to see if they'll reconsider writing the review, creating a bad experience into a good experience. Those elements give Google the sense of comfort that you're going to be able to provide a good service. It's all based on their approval. Once you become approved one time, you're locked and loaded, you're ready to go, and you have got a huge opportunity in front of you for driving more leads to your business, guaranteed leads at that. Now, not all industries are available, so we do recommend watch it. The second it does become available in your service area or your industry, sign up as quickly as you can. But this is really what you understand. You got to prove your business exists. You got to prove you're legitimate people, and you got to showcase some sort of social proof through reviews that you are a legitimate operation. Now, the last thing is understanding who qualifies for Google Guarantee. This list right here is coming at you in 2020. So if it is 2021 or 2022 and you're watching this video, heck, if it might be 2030, go back in and look at the industries because they may have changed. Chances are they are, because they're adding industries on a regular basis. These are primarily home service-based businesses. There are a couple of random industries in there that are outside of home service-based business. Some lawyers, some estate attorney type stuff, but for the most, it's home service related. Anyway, if your industry is here, jump on, go get Google Guaranteed. It can have a direct impact on your business. I'm Ryan, happy to help, and any way we can do that. We're with Viva HR. We help with businesses who are recruiting, growing, and hiring better people.